I ain't been here 3 minutes, man. This lady just boxed me in. 3 minutes, man. As soon as she came to, a signal hit me. It's just crazy, boy. No matter where I go, man, you know, the signal. You'll never get off the radar. You'll never get off the radar until you stop being implanted. You know what I'm saying? Come on out and show yourself. You and your daughter. Anyway, I wanted to say something real quick, man. You know, it's like this world is based off of just like hypocrisies and lies, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, how you got these cops, you know, participating in this tyranny, right? But at the same time, in fact, let me crack the door open. Feel good right here. I'm just gonna chill right here until whenever I decide. The park is that way. But you know, I'm gonna walk back there. Then again, I might change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. But when I go back there, I might not record it though. I just want to say something real quick. I just want to say that, you know, for these law enforcements, you know, but people the name though. You know, law enforcement. You know, what do law stand for? Land, air, water. You know what I mean? And don't forget that if you're a so-called citizen of America, you know, if you're a citizen of the United States, you know, therefore that you are a slave, right? So, but when it says protect and serve on the vehicles, like I said in my other previous videos, they never told you that they're here to protect and serve you. You know what I'm saying? They're here to protect and serve, you know, their so-called jurisdiction or their handlers or their boss. You know what I'm saying? The people that signs their checks. But what I'm saying is about how this world is based off of hypocrisy is that nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense because how do you have, you know, pigs out here that get hired, right? They get hired to they supposed to. That lady was looking all goofy. They supposed to be here like you, the average person. Like, all right, for example, her right there. Let's just say her right there. That the average person, that the sheeple. She really believed that the police is serve her. You see what I'm saying? Like she believes that. Most of y'all believe it. I hear T.I.'s in the comment section talking about they gonna call the cops for the gang stalking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you know, so it ain't just, you know, it ain't just these weirdos right here. And you see how she went? Why? They ask yourself why she's standing there. I'm a black man in the car. We out here in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Why she ain't run? Because she was sent here, man. She was sent here by the deep state. But look at her. Look at her, man. It's just so fake, man. But anyway, like I said, people like her really, really believe in the so-called protect and serve, and that, you know, the pigs got your back. You know what I'm saying? Miss Piggy got your back. Mr. Piggy got your back. You know what I'm saying? And they really, really believe, you know, that they're doing the right thing. This is what you got to understand. You got to understand most of these people, if not all, they really, really believe that they're doing the right thing when it comes to this community watch. You know, the only thing they know is that you're on the hit list and they got to do their job. That's it. I'm gonna say that again. You're on the hit list, and they have to do their job. They signed up for it. Look at this lady, yo. Yo, this is not normal, people. This is just not normal. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, man, like I said, y'all, y'all bots be trying to call the cops too. I hear it in the comment section. They the type of girls eat lettuce all day. You know what I'm saying? It's, I'm getting fat. You know what I mean? But I was going to say, man, yeah, man, they the type of people, you know what I'm saying, y'all believe that, y'all really believe in the system. Y'all really think that the system going to, make a difference. I can tell my man ain't no jogger. He faking the funk all the way. You know what I mean? But y'all just, a lot of people gonna be real surprised, man. Once the cat is all the way out the bag, you know what I'm saying, and y'all gonna realize that this government and a lot of white folk, man, I'm trying to tell you in this dead time, a lot of white folk, you go on YouTube, you see it. A lot of white folk is waking up. You know what I mean, to the point where they understand that the government sold them. You know what I mean? Everybody didn't go back and take back their straw man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here think that they're patriotic. And they're out there, yeah, I ride for my country, man. Yeah, patriotic. You know what I'm saying? They thinking you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Slaves comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors these days. Okay? It's not just about Kunta Kinte hanging on the tree no more. You know what I mean? They're lynching everybody. They don't care what color you are. One thing they care about is stocks and bonds. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna take your Ennis Ledgers, which is your straw man, and they got your straw man, you know what I'm saying, in the stock exchange, and they making all this type of money. That's it. That's the only thing. When they see you, they see a dollar bill. They don't care what ethnicity, what skin color, what gender. They don't care if you're bisexual, gay, heterosexual. They don't care. Only thing they care about is making a profit off of your slave behind. Because you are, like I said before, you are on maritime law, and which is the law of the sea, and you have not taken back the rights or your sovereign rights for the land. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you're under their jurisdiction, and as long as you're under their jurisdiction, they're gonna treat you like hell. Because this is the only way that you can explain why they can do such thing like this and still get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So, here it is. I'm being gangsta up by pigs and stuff, right? But at the same time, these same pigs took an oath now. These same pigs took an oath to uphold the law, right? And uphold the Constitution. But at the same time, they committing fraud, tyranny, Stasi programs, you know what I'm saying, stalking programs, you know what I'm saying, all types of, putting, guns into the neighborhoods, drugs into the neighborhoods, etc., etc. But at the same time, you cannot blame the piggies, because the piggies are just nothing but little puppets working for the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta speak in Kizzo. I gotta speak in codes, because I know that people listen. So, that AI mug is listening. You know what I mean? So, AI is extremely intelligent nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, trust me, AI is studying you. You best believe that. So, what I'm saying is that you got the hand that rocks the cradle controlling the whole situation, right? So what is the piggy gonna do? The piggy got to pay his bill. The piggy only getting like 60,000 a year. That's his salary, right? That ain't enough. So you dang on right the piggy going gang stalk. The piggy going gang stalk. The piggy only making 60K a year. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. Now look at this. Look at him. You better go all the way out. Now he got a nice car though. That's Subarus, man. I never had a Subaru, man, but everybody said they're a nice car and they last forever. You know what I'm saying? Look like a now and later, don't it? I used to love orange now and later when I was a kid. But anyway, so like I said, we're caught up in this world where nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense because you got fake piggies that take an oath. They're supposed to protect you, but that's what you was deceived. They never really told you that they was here to protect you. They just said protect and to serve. They just said protect and serve. Your foolish behind thought it was talking about you. Nah, that's not the case. They're not here to protect and serve you. So you've been bamboozled, right? You've been led astray, right? So you're thinking one thing, and it's really another. And this is how they speak their legalese to you to deceive you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, nothing makes sense here. We in the world where the piggies, aka the ones with the badges, you know, they sign up for the oath and it's supposed to be upholding the constitutional law and whatever constitutional rights, but at the same time, if they're gang stalking you, then all that's out the window. All that's out the window. So that don't make sense. Like, how do that make sense? That don't even, you know what I'm saying? How do that, just analyze that. How do that even make sense? You're a police officer, right? That's supposed to be upholding the law, but you're, just destroying the law basically by committing hypocrisy, because you're out here acting like you're trying to lock up criminals, but you're the big criminal, and the people that you're working for is the big criminal as well. It's like a dentist eating a whole bunch of candy. It's like a pastor having sex with prostitution, having sex with prostitute. It don't make sense. Like, everybody is hypocrites. Everybody is fake. People say one thing and do the other. Just a bunch of fake people. Fake bots, fake gang stalkers, fake NPCs, fake TIs. Everybody just fake. You know what I mean? A bunch of fake people out here, man. It's like you're just born in a world filled with lies. I mean, I literally looked at the piggy's face and I said, when he was looking at that box, I said, did you get a signal? He said, nah. And he said, nah, somebody called. He said, nah, somebody called. I came out here. And I was like, I'm just sitting there like, man, these people just full of horse crap, man. I'm not even gonna say horse crap though, because at least horses are vegetarians. So horses, but these people, I'm gonna start saying zombie crap. That's what I'm gonna start saying. You know what I mean? These people are filled up with zombie crap. Cause that's what they are. That's what they are, man. But like I said, man, all you people out here that's participating with the beast's agenda, whether you're aware of it or not, this is all biblical now. This is all prophecy, man. When Revelation speaks about the beast and the governments and all this stuff, man, this is what it's talking about. So all you people that's going to drink the wine of her wrath, you know what I'm saying, and you're going to go down with the beast. You know what I mean? Mark my words, and I'm not going to have no pity or I'm not gonna have no remorse for you, man. Like even in Psalms, it said that God said, God is not mocked. I shall laugh at your calamity. So all you people out here, saying, yeah, go ahead, live it up. Go ahead, think that you're living it up, thinking that you're gonna go ahead and side with the beast and be cool with the beast and everything gonna be all right. You're gonna keep your job. You're gonna keep your little mortgage. You're gonna keep your car note, whatever. Man, trust me, man. When everything collapsed, then what? I mean, when everything hits the fan, then what? Because at the end of the day, you ain't supposed to be working anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody woke up to that, you know, like look at these houses over there. You see them houses over there? They $1 million homes. You know what I'm saying? That's a little baby. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? You know, so at the end of the day, you know, this is supposed to be the land of the free. You're supposed to be living, not working. If you're working, you're supposed to be working on yourself. Working, that's the work that we're supposed to be doing. But see, we've been so bamboozled and so deceived that the beast done gave us so many jobs, you know what I'm saying, to occupy our time. It's called occupation, occupy. You know what I'm saying? They want to occupy your time with these occupations, you know what I'm saying? And got you so caught up in work to the point where you don't have no time to work on yourself now. And that's the reason why obesity is crazy out here in America. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a lot of black women just getting swole because they might be getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? You might have Taquisha, you know, she getting the bag because she went to school. You know what I'm saying? She got a little certificate, a degree or something. And she might be getting the bag, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she might got her foot inside the corporate office. But at the same time, she like 325 pounds though. You know what I'm saying? So her paychecks is good, but she's eating bad because, you know, she don't have time to really cook healthy foods, and she's in a rush all the time, so she runs to McDonald's and she make bad choices. You know what I'm saying? And then she home, she might have kids, whatever, she's tired, you know what I'm saying? So she don't have time to look at gang stalk assimilation so I can wake her up from out of this blue pill crap. You know what I'm saying? So that way she can free herself, free her mind, and let the rest will follow. Like the song says. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, we're up against some real sinister stuff. And this is the reason why, you know, even though I'm not working right now, right? But I really don't care. I really don't care, dog. I really don't. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care about working. Like, I get up, I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing, like, at the end of the day, like I said, what are you working for? You working for what? Just to get the paper? You don't want to be at your job either. Especially if you're being targeted. You don't want to be there. You definitely don't want to be there. You know what I mean? If you're being gang stalked, you definitely don't want to be at your job. You hate it there. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine the other people that's not being gang stalked. They still got jobs too, and most of them, they don't even want to be there either. But at the same time, they think about that car note that they just got. They just got that Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? They just got that Volkswagen. They got that, you know, that Benz, that Beamer, whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? Now you stuck. Don't you know they had that on Tom and Jerry? I put the little clip up on Tom and Jerry when Tom sold his soul for the car, and they showed him once he signed those contracts, once Tom signed those contracts to lease the car, finance the car, they showed that he was like, now he's a slave to debt. You know, they put the handcuff on Tom and the handcuff on the contract. In the cartoon, y'all. But y'all don't watch this stuff. Y'all don't pay attention. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it, man. You know what I mean? Y'all still just waiting on Jesus. Y'all don't see nothing because y'all too busy looking up there. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You don't see nothing down here. You don't see what's going on in the physical realm because you so-called caught up in the spiritual realm. But at the same time, you're not. You're not even in the spiritual realm. Because all y'all people that be talking about you in the spiritual realm, or this is spiritual warfare, you scared of the spirits anyway. You don't even do no type of spiritual work. How the world you a spiritual person, or you think you're a spiritual person, but you don't even do no type of spiritual work. You don't do absolutely no type of spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? You scared of crystals. You don't deal with your ancestors. You don't have no type of spiritual books. Or you might be, if you read anything, you might be Christian literature. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be talking about, oh man, this is spiritual warfare. And what you going to do about it then if it's spiritual warfare? How come you're not kicking spiritual ass? You're not doing that. Therefore, you're not a spiritual person. You're just carnal minded. And therefore, you just talk out your booty. That's all you do. That's all most of y'all do. I be reading the comments. I laugh at the comments all the time. I'm like, yep. I'm like, we're doomed. Every time when I be reading the comments, I'm like, yep. Idiocracy part 15. You know what I'm saying? At its best. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all people, most of y'all comments that be in the comment section reminds me and let me know that it really ain't no hope. I'm like the only hope. For real. There's only a few of us out here. There's only a few. There's only a handful. I'm on one hand. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But for the rest of it, for the most part, man, people are gone. You know what I'm saying? People are gone. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to cut this off. About to be 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to say that, man. I just wanted to say, man, that, the world is filled with lies. Everybody's hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes, all these people with these big mega churches that I grew up watching. I thought they was Holy Ghost sanctified and all this crap. You know what I'm saying? And they had TD Jakes at Diddy parties, and Bishop Eddie Long was doing what he was doing. That's why they call him Bishop Eddie Long, huh? You know what I mean? Man, look, and I tell you, boy, this world, man, is based off of this. It's based off of lies, deceptions, and just illusions, man. Because like when they say this world is an illusion, I hope y'all really, really understand like what do that really, really mean. Because everything is not what it seems. Everything is an illusion. Everything is not what it seems. Even right now, by you looking through the lens of where my camera is focusing on. You know what I'm saying? Like everything over here looks beautiful. It looks peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I just spoke. Speaking of Taquisha, I just spoke of Taquisha. You know what I'm saying? Then I just speak of Taquisha. And Taquisha showed up. So with that being said, y'all, man, y'all just keep your heads up, man. You know what I mean? The world is not what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Everything is lied. The moment you came out your mother's womb, they lied to you. They gave you a fictitious straw man birth certificate. They kept the live one. They got it in the stock market, making billions and trillions of dollars on you. But at the same time, they got you out here slaving at this McDonald's or Walmart just to make $10 an hour, $12 an hour, and we was programmed to say, man, that's good money. I made $15, $25, man, that's good money. You know what I'm saying? We have been bamboozled, man. We have been lied to about everything on every aspect. We've been lied to from politics to schools to education to history to Christopher Columbus discovering something to Jesus coming back in the sky. Everything been a lie, player. You know what I'm saying? If you want the truth, then you need to tune in to Gang Stalk Assimilation, Truth in Plain Sight, because that's where you're gonna get the truth. Because it ain't many more people out here. It ain't that many. I'm trying to tell you, because everybody out here chasing the bag, and people out here lying to get the bag, and they do anything to get the bag. But I ain't worrying about the bag. I'm not selling my soul for no bag. You know what I'm saying? I came here on a mission to give you the truth. I am the truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life. That's right. I am the way, the truth, and the life. You're going to get the truth over here, player. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, this universe needs balance. We already got too many liars. We don't need no more. So it ain't no need for me to join their team. Somebody got to stand up for the truth. While everybody else lie down for the lies. Everybody else lie down on the ground for the lies. Somebody got to stand for the truth. And I choose to do that. I choose to stand for the truth. I don't give a damn about these Masons. At the end of the day, I'm the real Mason. You know what I'm saying? They Freemasons. You see what I'm saying? They just come up with some new stuff. You gotta understand everything that they got. You know, they done stole from me anyway. They done stole from my people anyway. I am the original. This is my land. This is my world. Like Nas said, whose world is this? It's yours. This world don't belong to the Neanderthal. This is my world. You know what I'm saying? I'm the star seed. I'm the sun people. And they just mad. They mad, so that's the reason why they gotta slander me and put me on some national watch. So they can turn everybody against me because they know that I can spark the minds of the people. You know what I'm saying? So instead what they do is they say, okay, well, we just gonna gaslight them, gang stalk them, put them on the national security watch list, turn everybody against them. You know what I'm saying? So that way he could be isolated and hopefully he'll hurt himself or hurt other people. That's just the goal. That's what they want to do. That's what they do. And they ain't doing it just to me. They did it to many other people that came before me. Many other of my other ancestors that already done died in this program. This program ain't nothing new. Only thing that's new probably is just just an update on the technologies that they have. But other than that, the Stasi program been in the game for a long time, player. The books I read said this joint been in the game for a long time. Know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all keep your heads up, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Know what I'm saying? If you really mess with DB, if you got love for DB, man, you'll hit that Cash App up for me. You know what I'm saying? You'll support the truth if you really mess with the truth. You know what I'm saying? You will. For those that want to be tight and stingy, oh well, go ahead, do you. Holla back, y'all. We out.